guys, how are you doing? I don't think those poached eggs looked particularly great, but they tasted fantastic. One of the things that makes dieting really simple for me is I eat a lot of the same foods. I still get a lot of variety, but to keep things easy, eating more or less the same foods over the course of the week just keeps things simple. For example, breakfast, I'll either have eggs, poached or scrambled, on toast, no butter. Maybe I'll have some vegetables alongside it. I'll have a little bit of tomato sauce. Or I'll have porridge, oats with whey protein and water. So two meals that are really simple to make. I tend to have the porridge on the mornings that I start really early, so I don't have time to faff about with eggs and things like that. But when it comes to tracking my intake, it's really easy and really simple because I'm using the same breakfast over and over again. So it's not a chore to use MyFitnessPal and track those meals because they're already in there, and it's really simple just to copy and paste them or duplicate them over. When it comes to main meals through the week, I wouldn't eat the same meal Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But what I do tend to do is have roughly the same meal every Monday. So say Monday is salmon with vegetables and some rice. We'll have that most Mondays. Say Wednesday's a chili bowl. We'll have that most Wednesdays. And I think having that consistency makes things much easier for myself and for Emma. We have basically a little menu that we'll follow over the course of the week to help keep things simple, to help keep things organized. When it comes to breakfast and dinners, they are quite similar most weeks. Different meals every night, a little bit more freedom at the weekend, but it just makes things so much easier for tracking on MyFitnessPal, so much easier for shopping, and so much easier for preparing foods. And when you're dieting, you want it to be easier. You don't want it to be difficult. Guys, I'm just away to go and train. Just wanted to let you know that this week I probably haven't felt as motivated as I have the last few weeks. Don't know why that may be. Just feel a little bit of a drop in energy levels, a little bit drop in motivation, a little bit of drop in focus. Been on the laptop quite a bit and I've been sitting a lot more than normal. I think what has been really important and really helpful for me is just the fact I'm in a routine, the fact that I've built some habits and I've built a routine to this point, and I'm just going with it. The routine that I'm in, it's quite hard to break. Maybe if I didn't have these goals and I wasn't in this routine, I hadn't built up these habits, there's every chance that I'd maybe say, do you know what, this week let's just sack it. Let's start back next week when I feel a bit better. So no, been to the classes, been to the sessions, away to do my own gym session just now. Probably haven't been consistent with my steps. That's probably dropped a wee bit, but everything else has been just as good. Nutrition, just as good. And the message here, guys, is we're all chasing intensity, intense sessions, intense training, intense diet, intense everything, when really what we should be focusing on achieving is consistency. You don't need to go to the gym and break records every single session. You don't need to be lifting the heaviest weights. You don't need to be sprinting the fastest. You don't need to go and run a marathon. You don't need to do 50 push-ups every single day, all that sort of jazz. Even little things like dry January or vegan January or whatever it's called, you just need consistency. So me being consistent with 4 sessions a week, building up all the nutritional habits that I've got, that's what's seen me through. The key is consistency. So I hope you guys can find consistency in your own approach, because as soon as you've got that, everything will be a lot easier. So I'm going to go and train just now, and it probably won't be the best session, but I tell you what, it will be so much better than not training. Try to train guys, and Bruce and Chris are over there arsing about, farting,
It was not, I totally forgot it.
polluting the atmosphere
Just bringing up
for me, doing my cleans and snatches. I'm going to do a set of 3 on barbell snatch. Mr. Terry, Coach Terry is going to critique. To pick holes, pick flaws in my peppers.
Try my best. Quite tasty.
What was it?
Yeah, pretty good.
It felt good.
I'd say bar needs to be a bit closer to the thighs from the knee up.
So you're too far away?
Yeah. So you're getting that loop, but it's probably because it's light. So I'd say quicker into the bar, so it's weighing the bar a bit higher.
Yeah.
But yeah, just so it's not much of a driving loop, but more of a jump. But that was pretty tasty.
Good, felt like I was.
Solid landing position, but you can get lower.
Yeah, so I'm catching it quite high.
Yeah, but you're just holding it there as well. You're not riding it in, but I'd say drop into your full depth a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Subtle.
Basically, it's really good.
This is the blooper reel at the end, isn't it?
I can't get the great juices flowing in the next. I'm getting distracted.
You and Bruce, you love talking about your juices.
I went into the Starbucks in Humber Street today and I got like this kind of large black Americano, please. And she was like, yeah, would you like an extra shot with that? I went, how many shots in a large? They were like, 4. I was like, there's no way I want an extra shot of fucking like coffee. 5 shots of coffee. I'd be gummy bearing all the way back to this gym.
That camera on my face.
Mike, what did you eat for breakfast?
Don't ask.
What's a typical breakfast?
I don't have breakfast.
Okay. Well, what's your first?
Too busy grafting in here.
Oh, that's just nonsense.
How many sessions do you do a week, Michael?
About 30. On a good day. On a good week.
On a good week. And on a bad week, 0.
About 27.
On the weeks you don't have COVID.
Oh yeah.
What reward?
Barry's always sleepwalking into this place.
I know, right?
True story.
How many monsters do you drink a day, Mr. Chris Terry?
2.
Yeah, let's talk caffeine. Chris,
Caffeine.
how many? How much?
Couple cans of energy juice a day, maybe.
Sugar free though.
Sugar free. What's that like? Whoa,
300.
384 milligrams of caffeine.
About 150 in a can.
Which is probably within my what would be recommended per body weight for me.
Depends on your.
Bruce?
I think those boys are pussies. Like, I go to Starbucks and get like a man-size Starbucks coffee
With an extra shot?
4 shots of coffee.
a lot of caffeine.
Sometimes they ask me for like an extra shot.
With that Nancy voice sitting on powder
Extra
and
shot.
cream on top.
They see Bruce coming and they're like, oh no, not this guy.
So this guy, we don't even have to ask for his order. This is a dude that likes 5 shots of coffee. It's a true story.
Mikey, what supplements should our clients be taking?
The nastiest pre-workouts.
The nastiest pre-workouts?
I'm talking 500 milligram caffeine.
Why?
Just to get, just to be fleeing, to be honest. Just to be buzzing. Have a good session.
What if they've got a dodgy ticker?
I would advise against.
Okay.
Strong advice.
Yeah, strongly advised. This guy here has a bad ticker.
Chris, what supplements should our clients be taking, if any?
Whey protein, creatine, bog standard, gets the job done.
Don't take BCAAs. We're wasting it.
Don't do BCAAs. Nothing else needs to be had. Anything else is just
What about multivitamin?
eat the right diet. You should eat it. Get all your micros from your food, your fruit and veg.
What about you, Brucey? What supplements would you recommend?
Multivitamin.
Why did you stop taking creatine?
Because it speeds up the balding process.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Have you actually done?
I'll
You're
never
reading
take-
on that.
Never take that again. Yeah.
So is that what you're blaming for
No.
potentially going a little bit bald?
You only stop last
definitely
week.
blame my parents for that one.
Is your mum old?
So guys, we were up in Inverness for the weekend, and as you can see, we had some fantastic food while we were up there. We had a lovely meal at the Kingsmill Hotel. I would really recommend it. We indulged a little bit more on the Saturday at Coyote's. Probably one of the best places I've ever been for a burger. It was amazing. Hopefully you are enjoying looking at these pictures as much as I was eating them. Fantastic. Just because I'm on a diet doesn't mean to say I can't go out for meals or I can't indulge a little bit. What I did do on this particular day was reduce my calorie intake through the first part of the day, just so I had a little bit more calories available to really enjoy this meal. On the way home from Inverness, we stopped off at a Highland League match, Keith versus Forres, which was very good. Freezing cold, to say the least, but good game of football, and it finished 2-1 to Forres. So guys, there we have it for another week. Down 0.4 kilograms this week, which is 4.7 kilograms in total. Just under 5 kilos in 5 weeks, so really happy with that progress. Can't thank everybody enough for the messages, the comments, the likes, the subscribes, and for taking time out your day to view this video and view this vlog. Please let me know if you want any questions answered, and please keep following me. I really appreciate it. It's really helping me personally, and hopefully the videos, the little tips and everything else is really helping you guys too. See you next week.